Other than sleeping and my job, the Sims franchise is probably the third largest time suck in my entire life. If you're like me, you may be stuck in an eternal loop of open the game, going to create a sim, create your family or your starter sim, spend a long time picking the neighborhood, you design the house, and then when you start playing, after a little while, you get a little bored, things start getting easy, and eventually you just quit. And you're left with a lot of save files of orphaned sims that I don't even remember who they are. I have no connection to them. So, as part of a challenge to myself, I decided to do something I've always wanted to do, and that is to create the entire world. I always end up with the creative genius, neat themes that do amazing in life. And so that's not really fun, right? So I'm going to create every single type of character, and then thanks to the neighborhood stories, I really want to see how they interact. I want to see what kind of stories I can come up with, and I think that's going to help me want to play more, want to do some challenges, some scenarios. The channel being called Escape from Build Mode. There is going to be some build mode here. I don't know if I'm going to add any speed build videos, but maybe, we'll see. I really do like decorating and creating my Sims stories, and I'm really excited to share these with you. So thank you for joining me in this amazing new adventure. By the way, I am using some mods. I'm gonna put them up right now on the screen, and I'm also going to link them in the description. I remember to do that. I don't have custom content. I have most packs, expansions, some kits, not all of them. So anything you see is Sims 4 official, except for the mods. And so I already got started. Actually, after I started, I noticed it was going to take me some time to complete. That's when I got the idea or the inspiration to start documenting what I'm doing. And so this is my new save, and I'm going to call it New Simeria. So this will be my main save. I have done other saves with more than one household in them. I always quit like after the third house in Newcrest. Here's what I have so far. I picked Newcrest because it's deserted. There's nothing there. It's there for you to create. And I thought it would be a great place to start because honestly, I never really play on Newcrest. I just go to the empty plots on the other neighborhoods. I figure, why not? It's a challenge, right? I'm challenging myself, so here I am. And so I have 2 lots already. I'm going to show you the families and the lots. This was my very first household that I created for this neighborhood, and what sparked the idea of, hey, why not do new crazy things that I've never done before? So here we are. It all started with him. His name is Ricky Spanish, and if you watch Family Guy, you know who that is.
Ricky Spanish.
He's just, you know, an average guy, laid back. He's cheerful, he's a kleptomaniac, and he's also evil. And I thought, okay, so Ricky Spanish, he's going to be a comedian, he's going to be sort of famous, he's going to be a bit of a douchebag, and yeah, that could be an analog for Bojack, so why not moving Todd with him? And so I went ahead and created Todd, and Todd dresses the same every single day except for swimming and for the cold weather because I don't want him to die. He's a freegan, so he doesn't want anything. He's not going to have a bed in the house. He's pretty much just mooching off of Ricky Spanish, but if you know Ricky Spanish, he deserves it.
Ricky Spanish.
He's lazy and he's also unflirty. I also set his aspiration to wellness, inner peace, because that's what I think Todd would like, right? He's a very chill dude. Okay, I just got into the lot and Todd is stuck behind the couch, between the couch and the lamp in the living room. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Can you teleport here? Yes. Excellent. Okay. The day has been saved. I already mentioned that I am using some mods, mostly for the following reasons. I really wanted to round up some of these characters like a lot because they're going to be like the neighborhood characters. I find the 3 traits very limiting if you want to create a more realistic feeling person. So I did include a lot of things for him. They're not all really based on Todd Chavez. I just gave him things that I thought would go with it. Sincere. He is a creative visionary, actually. He's carefree, he's well traveled, He's Todd Chavez. For his Spanish, he's a player, he's a night owl, he needs no one, he has terrible manners, but he's a great kisser though, and he's hilarious, which is good because he wants to be a comedian. He's insensitive, yeah, and very argumentative. He's gregarious and he's shameless, yeah, definitely shameless. Ricky Spanish, he's a player, he's going to be a comedian, he's going to be a celebrity, he's going to have a lot of hangouts, right? So I picked, kind of mission style inspired house. I got a base of it from the library, I believe. If I did, I'm going to link it to give credit. Kind of based also a little on, Charlie Sheen's character from 2.5 Men. He had that type of house. He has a roof deck. He has some spots to sit down. He can cook. He has a cooler. He has music. It's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, there you can see where I stashed the decorations. I always hide them under the roof, but I didn't do a good job. Yes, I had problems with the circular roof. I'm still figuring that out. I didn't want to make the house too big, but now I think I may have to because it's looking kind of ridiculous. Yes. I also did some modifications to it inside. This little room out here, I had no idea what it was supposed to be, so I turned it into a bathroom to use when you're having fun on the roof deck. You don't have to go into the house, you can just go to the bathroom there. Of course, I had to have a nice master with some crazy doors. Very simple, very, reserved. Then over here we have the living room, which again, I guess I'm going to make slightly bigger. And then over here we have the kitchen with the island. Of course, the umbrella stand by the door. A small table. I don't know if he's going to be hosting any dinner parties. He's probably going to host them all up on the roof deck. This is Ricky's house, by the way. Todd is just living in it. And this is Ricky's studio/office. This is where Todd is going to sleep. As you can see, there's no other bed in the house. This is where Ricky practices his jokes and plans his dastardly deeds. And this is where he writes his jokes, which he probably steals from other people because that's just who Ricky Spanish is.
Ricky Spanish.
And yeah, that is pretty much it for this house. I have another house. I don't know if it's all going to be one video, so if I am making a part 2, I want to thank you for dropping by. Have a wonderful whatever time it is right now for you, and I hope that you will return for part 2. I hope you enjoy yourself, and I will see you soon.